Big V TV, great to have you with us. Middle of the week, Steve-O's in the chair with me. In fact, heading into Easter this weekend, of course, but big raps to you and Craigie, holding the fort for the last couple of nights with the raps from round two. Great round it was too, round two.
Yeah, that's right, you decided to have your pre-Easter break.
A bit of a break.
A couple of days off. Let the two young lads have a crack at it.
Freshen up. Well, I haven't given you the news yet, but...
And then, what? News?
Well, Friday this week, a Friday night show coming up.
Yeah.
Going to be a little bit different heading into Easter.
Well, we can't do game of the rounds or anything.
No, we can't, but I've decided to fly out.
Who's running the show?
No, well, I've decided to fly out, and but I will be touching base with everybody on Friday night on Big V TV.
Yep.
I'll be coming to you exclusively from a very special part of the world. That's all I'm going to say at the moment.
So you're not going to tell us where?
No,
a mystery
no.
venue.
If you love your basketball,
Yep.
which everyone, of course, does.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be watching this day after day. This Friday night, I will be coming to you live from another part of the world. And if you love basketball, you are going to love being with us Friday night, because where I'm going is all about basketball. That's all I'm going to say.
It's not just Dandenong down the road.
No, it's not. It's not. Now, tonight and tomorrow night, something a little bit special. We are going back over the last decade, Steve-O.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to come up with and talk to you about the top 5 homegrown guards. So top 5 homegrown guards women tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Going to do that in a moment. And tomorrow night on the show, the top 5 homegrown male guards from the last 10 years in the Big V.
I was going to say,
our opinion.
Over the last 10 years,
Our
because
opinion.
in season 2018, we like to go down history lane.
Memory lane.
Memory lane and...
I don't think I've ever called it history lane.
I
I've
have
never come across
the last
history
number
lane,
of times.
That's all right.
Memory lane, and we're going to do this a few times throughout
Yes.
season 2018, so it's good to highlight, identify and recognise these members of the Big V community.
Now, if you've got your own ideas, that's okay. We want you to share them with us on the Facebook page.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come up with your top 5. If we've missed anyone, share them with us by all means. But tonight, here we go. Top 5 guards, no particular order. I want to stress that, no particular order. Homegrown.
Correct.
They're Aussies. They've come through, bang, burst onto the scene and done wonderful things. Starting with the ladies, no particular order. Here we go. Stacey Barr.
Good start.
Stacey Barr, great start. Seen her score 50 plus in games, burst onto the scene as a youngster, playing out there for Werribee.
Mm-hmm.
Also spent time at Altona, went on and played 4 years with the Idaho Vandals, which is the best named college team in American history, the Idaho Vandals. They would fit right in some suburbs in Melbourne, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And she was a superstar. Went on and came back from college, played WNBL with Perth, and then went on to AFL Women's, been playing with Fremantle, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
But Stacey Barr, she was an absolute star in the Big V. One of the best scoring guards that I've seen in 10 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, certainly a great shooter from my recollection. Could put points up in a hurry.
Dangerous play. So Stacey Barr, top 5 homegrown guards of the last decade, makes the list. No surprises here. Has been arguably one of, if not the most dominant scoring guard in Big V in the last 10 years. We're heading up to the border. Vanessa Power.
Yeah. Very good player over the last number of years. Still going around,
Still
of course.
running around. Leaves the handcuffs in the change rooms. She's a copper, of course.
Yes, that's right. Having to...
Takes the utility belt off, hangs it up in the change room.
Doesn't need that though in the basketball
No,
court, because
absolutely. She's a gun.
She can lock up her defenders. She can lock up her offensive opponents just with her tenacious defense and also her brilliant offense.
She's a gun with a gun. Vanessa Power absolutely makes the top 5. I don't think there'll be any dispute about that whatsoever.
Yep.
Homegrown, absolute star. Moving right along, one of my all-time favourites. First saw her running around as an 8-year-old. Made her Big V debut at the age of 13.
What?
At the age of 13. These days, a decade down, she's already played over 200 games. She will keep running around. She'll probably end up playing 300 or 400. She's a superstar. Meg Dargan, the pocket rocket.
Yes, certainly one of the favourites out at Warrandyte.
Yes.
Now no longer there.
Now at Eltham.
Moved to Eltham. But certainly knows how to use her body shape, body size. Obviously the pocket rocket, as you mentioned, can score. Great defender.
Yep.
And
Ball
can
of
also
energy.
grabbed some really important rebounds
Yeah.
at the best of times during games.
Great on the assist. I think she's won a couple of Golden Hands awards in Big V. Meg Dargan makes the top 5 homegrown players, guards.
Yes.
Sharon Milner.
Just
What a player.
what can you say about it? Just championship winner, great player.
Multiple
Yeah,
championships.
Hume City Bronco
Legend.
faithful legend. There'd be
They should name that
there'd
stadium.
be
They should name that
banners.
stadium. They should call it Milner Stadium.
gonna say, you can't
not
have
after
it-
Glenn.
yeah,
not
correct.
after Glenn. Oh well, he can probably have a slice of
There'd
it.
be
Maybe
share.
one court. Maybe one court. But Sharon Milner, absolute superstar of Big V. She is top 5 homegrown guards of the last decade. I don't think anybody in their right mind would leave her out.
No arguments. Has played Big V, gone on to bigger and better things in
Yes.
the WNBL, come back, won more championships
Yeah.
with the Broncos. Yeah, outstanding.
Before we name our last one, can we just put out there a couple of quick apologies? Can we do that?
Some
tonight?
honourable mentions.
Well, looking through this list, there are some players that were just sublime players over 10 years. Emma Coyne.
Oh yes.
Emma, these days she's married. Tickle Me Elso, of course. Emma Elso is her name these days. But Emma Coyne played nearly 350 games out there at largely at Werribee. I think spent some time at Altona. She was a cracking guard for a lot of years. Julie Brookhouse. How good was Jules? Julie Brookhouse was one of the toughest players to play against. I think she played over 300 games as well. Tess Feary.
Geez, there's some good names. It's tough to break
Big
into
names.
the top 5 list that we've created.
Tess Feary is a superstar
Yeah,
of the
absolutely.
competition. And a player still running around. T. Hood.
Yeah.
Tenali Hood.
That's right. They're four honourable mentions. Didn't make the list.
Didn't make it. Our last spot, again, no particular order, tonight on Big VTV, Nicole Zammit.
Another Hume City.
Still running around. Well, she's played at a couple of different
Yeah,
clubs, but
currently.
a few different clubs. But Nicole Zammit, you go back through the history books over the last 10 years, you talk about guards and especially dimes, she's top 5 every year
Yeah.
for the last 10.
Big method of consistency there, isn't it? And again, championship winner, multiple championship winner.
Underrated Steve-O, Nicole Zammit.
Well, not anymore. She's on our
the
top
list.
5 homegrown
and she's
guard
beaten
list.
some very, very good guards to get there, let me tell you. So no particular order, top 5 homegrown guards from the last 10 years. And look, you're going to have your ideas, you're going to have your thoughts, put them up
Let
on the
us know.
Facebook page, let us know. But all I'll say is to put your one in, you've got to take one of these out.
Harsh but fair.
Well, that's what you've got to do. It's a top 5. It's not a top 7. It's
Or
a top 5.
17 or 70.
No particular order. Stacey Barr, Vanessa Power, Meg Dargan, Sharon Milner, Nicole Zammit over the last 10 years. Bang. I think we've nailed it.
Pretty impressive list.
I think we've nailed it.
Brilliant.
Now, tomorrow night, we're back here again and we're doing it all for the men. Top 5 homegrown men. And I've got to tell you wait till you see the names on this list, Sunshine.
Well, thankfully, I already know, and I know selecting the list, it was just as tough tonight as it is tomorrow night.
Or just as tough tomorrow night as it was tonight as well. Did you say that the wrong way around, Steve? Did I catch you out there?
Potentially.
Friday night, get set for that as well. I'll be jetting out of the country after tomorrow night's show. I'm heading straight from tomorrow night's show to the airport. I'm jetting out.
We're having a party down here.
I know you are, I know. And I'll be coming to you from just a magical place Friday night. So stay tuned for that. Are you excited?
Not really.
No, I didn't think so. See you tomorrow night on Big VTV. We'll do it all again. Top 5 homegrown guards for the men coming up this time tomorrow night.